Welcome to Omni, where small sparks can ignite very big flames. Picture this: a quiet Russian street corner suddenly engulfed by a flicker of light, a pensioner filming an ATM going up in flames. Why are everyday citizens turning to arson? And who's really pulling the strings behind the curtain? Stay with us, because by the end of this episode we'll reveal a subtle twist that could reshape your understanding of modern conflict. Reports indicate that, since a certain conflict escalated in early 2022, Russia has witnessed an alarming surge in arson attacks. While many initially targeted military offices, recent incidents focus on civilian infrastructures such as ATMs, post offices, and even police vehicles. Observers have counted hundreds of such attacks, some say as many as 280 total. But here's where it gets intriguing. The alleged perpetrators are often older citizens, claiming they were manipulated over the phone into committing these crimes. Unidentified callers promise desperate victims that destroying an ATM or setting fire to a certain building will somehow recover lost money. Some investigations reveal these operations may originate from call centers with experience in phone scams, psychological manipulation, specifically designed to prey on vulnerable individuals. Historical records suggest that such scams have thrived where bilingual staff and leaked personal data are readily available. But who's really behind these calls? A few sources hint at possible links to foreign intelligence groups, while others see this simply as organized crime gone political. Either way, the end result is the same. Ordinary people, often retirees, are caught in a web they can't escape. But the accusations do not travel one way. Authorities in Russia insist these acts are orchestrated campaigns of sabotage, allegedly connected to their adversaries. Simultaneously, investigations in Ukraine suggest similar tactics have been used against its own military vehicles, allegedly executed by Russian intelligence. Some claim these cross-border fires are part of a broader psychological battle, where clandestine methods turn unsuspecting civilians into unwitting agents. As always, official lines remain murky, and that's precisely the point. Where does this leave those caught in the middle? Many of those arrested face severe terrorism charges, an almost inevitable verdict in a system where acquittal rates hover near zero. Some analysts warn that legitimate victims of phone scams will have little chance to defend themselves. Meanwhile, the state apparatus takes swift measures, imposing bans on certain internet telephony services to block any perceived infiltration. Observers wonder whether this crackdown truly addresses national security concerns or simply creates more confusion for everyday citizens. In the rush to identify who's truly lighting these fires, the real dilemma may lie in a modern battleground where phones and cunning manipulation spark chaos far more swiftly than any match. Here at Omni, we believe knowing how these undercurrents work is the first step to understanding a more complex reality, where the lines between victim, perpetrator, and puppet master blur. If you found this exploration insightful, subscribe and join our ongoing conversation. Because sometimes the questions lurking behind the official narrative are the most revealing ones of all. If you're still watching, keep an eye on those who offer easy money. Sometimes the price paid is more than you bargained for. Our next Omni investigation might just uncover a new twist in cross-border clandestine maneuvers.